The pool boy overheard the secret betrayal against the billionaire and saved his empire. Hidden behind the palm trees, skimming leaves from the sparkling water, he froze as whispers of deceit floated through the air. It was a hot August day in Los Angeles, and what he heard wasn't just gossip. It was a plan to destroy everything the kind man who employed him had built. But to understand how it all led to this moment, we have to go back to the start.
Benjamin Caldwell was the kind of guy who turned rags into riches, like a real-life success story from those motivational videos on YouTube. At 52, with his salt and pepper hair and a warm smile that could close any deal, Ben was a billionaire tech mogul. He grew up in a small Midwest town where his parents scraped by with factory jobs. No silver spoon for him. He hustled through college on scholarships and part-time gigs. That's where he founded Caldwell Tech, a company that built AI systems and cybersecurity tools worth billions. It protected big corporations from hackers and made smart tech that felt almost human. Ben's empire stretched from Silicon Valley to Wall Street, but he never forgot his roots. He lived in a massive mansion in the hills of LA with ocean views, luxury cars, and an infinity pool that seemed to drop off into the sky.
His wife, Sophia, was part of that dream life. She had long blonde hair that shimmered like gold under the California sun, and sharp blue eyes that could light up a room or hide secrets, as it may seem. They met back in college. Two broke kids with big ambitions. Sophia supported Ben through the tough early days of his startup. Late nights coding in a tiny apartment, failed pitches to investors, and even personal heartbreaks like miscarriages that tested their marriage. "We've survived everything together," Ben would say, pulling her close at fancy parties. "You're my rock." Sophia played the perfect wife. Elegant, charming, always by his side. To the outside world, they were couple goals, renewing vows on yachts and donating to charities. But lately, Ben noticed small cracks. Her glued to her phone, quick glances away when he asked about her day. He chalked it up to stress from his busy schedule. Then there was Nick Voss, Ben's best friend since their Stanford dorm days. Nick was the charismatic type, tall, tanned, with a booming laugh and slick suits that screamed venture capitalist. He co-founded Caldwell Tech with Ben, but cashed out early to chase easier money. Now he handled investments for Ben, always dropping by for barbecues or golf outings. "We're brothers, man, through thick and thin," Nick would say, clinking beers. Ben trusted him with everything. Business secrets, financial plans, even venting about marriage stuff. Nick was the guy who'd been there for the highs and lows, like when the company nearly went bankrupt in the early 2000s. No one suspected the darkness brewing behind that bro bond. Jamal Thompson, the pool boy, a 24-year-old African-American, built lean from years of hard work with dark skin, close-cropped hair, and a quiet intensity. He was raised in the tough streets of South LA, where dreams often got crushed under the weight of reality. His single mom worked double shifts as a nurse, battling diabetes that drained their savings. Jamal had big plans once, college for computer science, but life hit hard. After high school, he dropped those dreams to take odd jobs, mowing lawns, delivering food, whatever paid the bills. 2 years ago, he landed the gig at Ben's estate. It wasn't glamorous, testing water pH, skimming debris, trimming hedges, but it paid steady. What set Ben apart was his genuine kindness. He didn't treat Jamal like the help. Early on, Ben overheard Jamal stressing on a call about his mom's medical bills and quietly covered them.
No big deal, Ben said when Jamal tried to thank him. He paid Jamal way above average, gifted him a laptop for online coding classes, and even set up a scholarship fund. "You've got talent, Jamal," Ben told him one day, handing over an extra tip. "Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." In a city that ignored guys like Jamal, Ben's acts felt like a lifeline. Jamal stayed loyal, showing up early, working late, observing everything quietly. He never imagined his role would turn into something out of a thriller movie. Life rolled on smoothly, or so it seemed. Ben poured his energy into a massive merger that could double his company's value. Meetings dragged into nights, he traveled constantly. Sophia filled her days with spa trips and lunches, while Nick popped in for strategy sessions. But tension simmered under the surface. Ben felt it, a nagging doubt. Sophia's late-night texts, her sudden interest in their finances, Nick's evasive answers about investment returns. Am I paranoid? Ben wondered, staring at the ceiling one sleepless night. Little did he know, the betrayal was already in motion, a web of lies spinning tighter.
It all cracked open on that scorching August afternoon. Ben was out in Silicon Valley, sealing the merger deal. "Hold down the fort," he texted Nick before boarding his jet. Back at the mansion, Sophia lounged poolside in her bikini, phone on speaker. Jamal was there as usual, hidden in the shade of palm trees, his net dipping silently into the water. He wasn't eavesdropping on purpose. The estate's vast grounds carried sounds oddly sometimes. But when Nick's voice crackled through, Jamal paused. Their words hit like punches. Sophia's tone was excited, almost giddy. Ben's clueless with that merger obsession. The offshore accounts are ready. Nick laughed, his voice turning cold. "I've set up the fake emails, backdated to show Ben stealing millions. The board will boot him for embezzlement. Stock crashes, we scoop it up cheap through my hidden company." Sophia added, "And those staged photos of him cheating? The prenup's toast. We'll split the empire and vanish to Europe." Jamal's heart raced. He ducked lower, gripping his net. This wasn't a joke. They were lovers, schemers, plotting to frame Ben, ruin his reputation, steal his life's work. Flashes of memories hit Jamal. Nick's car parked late when Ben was away. Sophia's hushed calls. It all connected now. But what could he do? He was just the pool guy from the hood. Cops might laugh him off. Yet Ben's kindness burned in his mind. The bills paid. The encouragement. "I can't ignore this," Jamal thought, slipping away unnoticed. That night, Jamal paced his cramped apartment, his mom asleep in the next room. Doubt gnawed at him. What if he was wrong? But the details were too sharp, too real. By morning, resolve hardened. Ben returned early, sipping coffee on the terrace, the pool glittering below. Jamal approached, nerves buzzing. "Mr. Caldwell, I need to talk. It's serious." Ben raised an eyebrow. "Shoot, Jamal. Everything okay?" Swallowing hard, Jamal spilled it. The overheard plot, the affair hints, the fraud setup. Sophia's face drained of color. "Sophia? Nick? No way." Denial hit first, then pain. Tears welled as memories flooded. Wedding vows, shared struggles. But suspicion took root. "If this is true, I need proof, solid proof." Jamal had snapped a discreet photo of Sophia's phone once, showing shady transfers. It was a start. Ben, the tech genius, kicked into gear. He rigged hidden cams in the study, top-shelf ones from his company, invisible and HD. Then he faked another trip. "New York calls," he announced casually. That evening, the trap snapped. Sophia and Nick met in the study, guards down. Cameras captured the betrayal, stolen kisses, champagne toasts. Nick flaunted his laptop. These forged emails pin embezzlement on Ben. Deepfake videos of him bribing officials? Ironclad. Anonymous tip to the feds, and he's toast. Sophia grinned. Our Monaco villa awaits. No more pretending. Ben watched the live feed from his hotel, world-shattering. Sobs racked him. Decades of trust evaporated. But fury rose. He looped in his lawyer, then the FBI. The evidence piled up. IP traces to Nick's office, bank logs to Sophia's secret accounts, metadata busting the fakes. Experts from Caldwell Tech dissected it all, proving the conspiracy. At dawn, agents swarmed the mansion. Sophia and Nick, bags packed with cash and passports, froze. Ben, this is a mistake, Sophia pleaded. He stared back, voice steady. No, this is justice. Fraud, conspiracy, identity theft was the charges in court. Jamal testified with more video evidences, and more records were exposed, his story resonating. A kid from the streets, motivated by gratitude. Mr. Caldwell gave me a shot when life didn't. The jury, with the hard evidences before them, convicted fast. Sophia and Nick got 25 years each, assets frozen and redistributed. Ben rebuilt, scarred but resilient. He promoted Jamal to security head, funded his degree fully, and granted company shares. Jamal graduated, launched his own app, thriving under Ben's wing. By the pool at sunset, Ben turned to Jamal. Your loyalty saved me. Jamal nodded. Your kindness saved me first. The moral? In a cutthroat world of lies and greed, true power isn't cash, it's kindness. It builds bonds that endure, turns underdogs into heroes, and delivers justice when betrayal strikes. Be kind. It might just be your greatest reward. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting and dramatic stories. Tell us in the comments where in the world you're watching from. Until next time, stay blessed and keep watching. Ugo's True Tales, where every story leaves a mark.